I believe it should be removed with conditions. And that condition has to be applied. If I was involved, I would have shown in empirical statistical data.
Hello, my great and wonderful people. How on a day today? I hope all of you day well. Today we get a lot of videos for our table and also messages when we will review to you concerning the things when we say they happen right now for inside this country, Nigeria. Barely a week or two when it be say Tinibu not take over the position of the president of this country. A lot of things don't they happen. I believe say each and every one of you, your eye they see on daily basis. And among many Nigerians, when it be say they don't speak up so far, one of them na Peter Obi, when it be the presidential candidate of Labour Party. And for this very one, he come out to review his own stand concerning this fuel subsidy when it be say Bola Tinibu and his own team announced to Nigerians say they don't remove for system. And the title of this one to say, fuel subsidy, Peter Obi reviews his own worry and take position. Yes, he review waiting the cause to worry about the action when Bola Tinibu and his own team carry out for this subsidy matter. I will leave you to hear from Peter Obi himself for this video interview. I will come back for more.
Removing your tooth by applying anesthesia, which will alleviate your pain, and just pulling it out. The difference is that I believe it should be removed with conditions. And that condition has to be applied. If I was involved, I would have shown in empirical statistical data how much we are going to save, where we are going to apply it, the gains for the people, so they can, just like I said all throughout my campaign, that I'm going to govern the people by being open, showing them empirically verifiable facts on how the country can be better, and everybody can follow it. The reason why Nigerians are agitating about everything here is that when people say, let's go and suffer, let's go and sacrifice, they don't see the effect of the sacrifice at the end. But if you're going to do it, then do it in an organized manner where the people can see a verifiable plan. And that's it. I did a lot of similar things while I was governor in Anambra State, stopping this to do this. But each one I did, I showed the people in a verifiable manner where we're going to land. Governance should not be supply-driven, it should be demand-driven. You govern with the people. Let the people know what you're doing and explain to them in a clear terms.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe say all of you don't hear that very one from Peter Obi, and also the way want to be say it they take it on stand, not be say it they against say they remove fuel subsidy, but the manner of which they go about their action na in the against. Before you carry out any action, you must make sure say you put equal measure when it be say yes, it will help the people. Now, after that very one, we equally get this other update when it be say we receive when it concerned the 25% votes for FCT, which is the Federal Capital Territory. Remember, say, the resident of Abuja, which is the people when that they live in Abuja, come outside to file a lawsuit against Bola Tinibu and Shetima, say they not get 25% votes for Abuja, so therefore they not get rights to become the president and the vice president of this country for the election when it say it happened for February 25th for 2023. And concerning that very matter, the update when we say it they reach our table here now talk say 25% for FCT, which is the Federal Capital Territory. Courts don't dismiss the case against Tinibu and fine lawyers 20 million naira, which is in another word, the Federal High Court removed that very issue to say you know what to stand against Bola Tinibu, say you know go fit become president of this very country, and they equally go ahead to fund the people when it be say they stand for this matter against Bola Tinibu. They demand the court make the make sure say they disqualify them. And after that very one, we equally get this other video when we receive from this group of protesters from the southeast, how they come outside to demonstrate and also send a message across to the federal government of Nigeria concerning the way when they try to frustrate their own effort for the issue of the Senate president.
Here to let the party know of our stand concerning the zoning formula that was carried out some weeks ago, titled "The Need for the Southeast to Lead the 10th National Assembly." In the Nigerian local parlance, what affects one affects the other, meaning that an injury to one is an injury to all. Consequently, the Forum of APC Support Group wish to condemn and totally reject the so-called zoning formula of the 10th National Assembly as dictated by the party. What is more worrisome is the fact that the party in error went ahead to microzone names to specific persons. This we consider is not in the spirit of party inclusivity. Today, Southeast has produced 2 APC governors and 6 APC senators elect.
All right, my great and wonderful people, I believe say all of you don't see that one by yourself. And after that very one, we get this other update when it be say it concern Peter Obi when it be the presidential candidate of Labour Party. And this one thought say, court admits Peter Obi's document against Tinibu, which is in another word, court agree with the document when it be say Peter Obi submit to them when it be say it present as evidence against Tinibu. And this one, na incident when it be say it happened yesterday when it be the 6th of June 2023. All right, may we do small reading from inside this very one, whether we'll get more clarification about this specific documents. And as we put our hand there for inside this matter, they can make us understand, say, the Presidential Election Petition Court on Tuesday for Abuja agreed to receive the forms for the coalition of presidential election results for 70 states as an exhibit for petition when it be said they file against the election of President Bola Tinibu. All right, I believe by now it don't be very clear to us waiting that they try to pass across to us for that very message. Now, we'll leave you to share your opinion with us in the comment section. This will not be anything to jubilate about until they make us understand, say, as they receive this very result of election coalition for the 70 states as an exhibit against Bola Tinibu, say truly it really stands a test of time to produce the result when it be say all Nigerians they expect. Now we will see and say yes, they really do something good, not be to receive the paper. I believe we just reviewed to you all just now, not too long, how it be say court still rejects the 25% for FCT when the resident of Abuja file against Bola Tinibu, and they equally go ahead to fine the lawyers 20 million naira. May we watch and see what will happen for this very issue of Peter Obi. All right, after that very one, we equally get this other one when it be say we'll quickly make you watch. And this one at the video when it be say it consigned this same for subsidy when it be say it they worry everywhere. I want make una hear this man. I don't know whether this man na in be Bola Tinibu media aid or spokesperson or anything when it be say in be. We know the man for the time of his own campaign, but I don't know the position when it be say in the whole now. If you know, I beg leave for us on the comment section. I will leave you here. This man, I will come back
for his consideration. But those demands we can announce to Nigerians that a lot of the items on the list are not impracticable. What we need to do is to study the numbers very well, and then we have asked the TUC to also give us a leeway to consult, very exhaustively and come back on Tuesday, reconvene on Tuesday to actually look at the numbers, the viability, practicability of all the items that have been presented to us. Now, Most important, top priority on the list, which the government is also looking at very seriously, and the president has announced before, is the issue of the minimum wage, which the labor movement has demanded as a consequence of these removal of the consequential impact of the removal of subsidy. So government is looking at that, and Mr. President is most likely going to constitute a tripartite committee. That is the committee of federal government and including the states, then the organized labor on the other part, and the private sector. Now, this is a tripartite arrangement. It will be a committee that will study all the dynamics of a wage increase, the percentages, the numbers, and the categories that will be affected. So by Tuesday, when we come back to reconvene and meet with the TUC again, the labor movement, we should have very concrete items to present to the world. But the most important thing for today is that we are making appreciable progress with the labor.
All right, my great and wonderful people. And after that one, we equally get this message going to be receive from the former Speaker of House of Representatives, going to be name now Femi Bajabiamila. He sent this message across to Nigerians to review to us his own position when he be say he go take for this administration of Amebola Tinibu. And this one he talk say, I will work with Tinibu to develop Nigeria. This one of the message when we say it they come from Femi Bajabiamila. Bajabiamila, we thank you for this message when we say they sent across. But the question when we say we want to ask you not pass be say, waiting you use your position do the time when we say you be Speaker of House of Representatives. They say who dance well for house, now in the dance well for outside. The first position will be say you occupy, you not use and do anything rather than to become a rubber stamp to your former master. Now when it be say you don't become the chief of staff, now in you want to work with Amebola Tinibu to develop Nigeria. We pray, say even if you by talk for the few days or how many months or years when it be say you will stay for that position, may God turn your life around to work according to your own confession, not be your own desire. Now our own prayer, now it be that very one. All right, I will leave you to share your own opinion concerning that one with us in the comment section, even as we take you down to this other news. And again, this one is still news when we say still concern Femi Bajabiamila. And this one thought say, chiefs of staff Gambari, when it be the former chief of staff, don't hand over to Bajabiamila, when it be the present chief of staff, to Amebola Tinibu. As you see for picture, he don't hand over his own document for office to him, which is to say, fully, not be speculation again. Femi Bajabiamila na him be the present chief of staff of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We wish you well for your own new appointment, Femi Bajabiamila. I beg, make una remember, say, una supposed to be the servant of Nigerians, not be Lord of Nigerians. All right. Now, after this very one, we equally get this other updates where it be say it talks say, fuel subsidy remover, cuts don't stop NLC when it also mean Nigeria Labour Congress, and also TUC when it also mean Trade Union Congress. Say may they not embark on a strike action. Yes. Now the position of the courts now it be that very one. They wonder, say they not get any rights to embark on a strike action concerning this first subsidy remover by the administration of Amebola Tinibu. I believe by now they don't equally review to us, say they don't come to a very compromised position, which is to say all of them don't agree for a particular thing when it be said they need to do to resolve the issue when it face all Nigerians today. All right, after this one, we equally get this other updates when they say we receive from the present governor of Benue State. In case you know they are aware who this man be when it be the present governor of Benue State, we they let you know now say this man na Reverend Father. And the title of this one thought say, I'm a Comrade Godwin from Puppy to Power. All eyes on Reverend Father Alia in Benue State. Now, when they send this message across to abeg use and warn this man, we not be say with the warner. Now, Reverend Father, you be, we they beg you in the name of God, not disgrace the name of God when they say you represent. Yes, we understand, say, politicians that they misbehave after it be say they don't enter power. Remember who you be. I beg you. If you fail the people of Benue State, or because of say don't take over power, not be the people of Benue State, you fail or disgrace, you not only disgrace yourself, you disgrace the name of the Lord when it be say you they represent. If an unbeliever take over power, they use it anyhow. And Christian, not just a Christian, the mouthpiece of God, an ambassador of God to the people, equally do the same, then tell me, wetin be the difference between light and darkness when it be say we dey preach to our people? We not tell you say it go dey easy, but I beg, do your best so that at the end, as you leave this office, people will fit testify, say indeed, there was a light in your time to prove that you were really a Reverend Father, an ambassador of Christ to your generation and now to politics. All right, my great and wonderful people, we leave you to share your own opinion with us in the comment section concerning this very one. Just as we conclude, say all eyes dey on Reverend Father Alia, the governor of Benue State. All right, share your own opinion with us even as we draw the line here. We will see you when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.